How's it going, everybody? Just Lord back here again with another episode. Today we're going to talk about a couple things. I'm going to do this one on the news today, just some of the news that's coming in. This is going to be episode 2. If you like what you hear, just leave a comment, and episode 3 will be on the way. If you give me some stuff to talk about. Today I'm going to start off my day talking about these weenie boys on YouTube all day. Grown men crying about everything. Never seen so much crying in my day about games when all you're supposed to do is just play. So let's get started with this talk. And everybody knows we talking about the PlayStation Plus Premium. As you see, they went up in price for that good old 160. But let me show you something right now. What they don't tell you with these guys. Here's me on my PlayStation 5. I'm going to go to my PlayStation Plus Premium that I have. Oh, what's this? Got Sea of Stars. That's one game right there. Whatever that costs, 20, 30 bucks. Okay, I could start it off with that, right? Here's me here scrolling, just looking at some stuff. This the top games right here. Okay, Ratchet & Clank, Gods of War, Ghost of Tsushima, we got Uncharted, Spider-Man. I grabbed about 6 of those. That equals the price of the 160 right there. And there's still way more games to play. How are y'all complaining about paying 160 for the whole year? Like, this is the deal of the century. Now I understand it. The price of food and everything has went up. But come on, guys. Y'all guys is out here complaining about nothing. When back in my day, early 80s, 90s, we was paying chunks for our games. I remember buying Super Nintendo games. If I wanted to be the first guy on the block with the Japanese version, I would have to pay $80, $90 for that cart. All right, so what you complaining about? I definitely, we were paying 50, 60 bucks. If this existed in our time, you don't think we had this, we wouldn't even be complaining. Won't have to borrow no games from no friends. Won't have to do none of that stuff. So what are these guys really complaining about? Look at all these games. You're going to find something in this list that you're going to play. So it's not like, okay, every game on here ain't great. No, of course we know that. But they damn sure got enough games on here to warrant 160. It's not, you're not asking me for much. 160. You say that, what, $15? Give yourself $15 a week or something like that. You paid it off. Just like that, nothing. But you guys is over here telling people to cancel their subscriptions and do all this crazy stuff that don't make no sense. And I'm just gonna sit here and be like, yo, stop letting these people do reviews and talk about games, because these guys don't never tell you guys any facts. I'm sorry. It's horrible out here if you're a gamer, the way these guys just spew the news, and the news be trash. Like, you guys must don't like gaming the way you guys is just trashing every game. Why don't you come on here? If I'm going to talk about Starfield, talk about Starfield. Talk about the reason why you should go get an Xbox to get Starfield, because you can't play it on PlayStation. Why don't you just tell people that? Like, I own every console. I love every game. It's not an issue of me. Okay, I can't play Starfield on PlayStation 5. Okay, I'll go play it on Xbox. And there you go. Stop being a fanboy. It just ain't. It don't make no sense. If you play to play games, play games. Now I'm gonna move on to my next thing after that. I'm gonna move on to Nintendo, man. Heard about they got that Switch 2. They got them demos out in the wild. They were showing off Zelda and stuff like that. And again, another company everybody rags on. Oh, they got underpowered systems. I don't think what everybody don't understand about Nintendo is these guys is master craftsmen. They work with the lowest power level, but they're getting the best out of every system I see that they put out. I'm gonna own another GameCube, a Wii, a Wii U, and to me, their games are so much more polished than anybody who make games. Games are always polished, whether it be the Metroid first person, whether it be 3D Mario games, whatever it may be. their games is always polished. And what I will always give Nintendo is these guys master the consoles. You can go back, look at these GameCube games. I can play that right now. That don't look bad to me. That look great. I can play that right now. And people who already played the remake played that right now. Look at these games. Come on, you can go back and play some of these classics, Jack. I'm not leaving these on the table. Like, you've been missing up on so many good games that you could be playing by, being a fanboy to a console, and you got all these treasures that you letting go by. Please, not me. I'm playing all these joints, and I'm gonna get them all the games actually that I want. So I see no reason why people should sit back and not enjoy all these games. Look, if you gotta do emulators, go do it. I'm gonna tell you right now, GameCube is definitely one of the best games on the emulators, because you can go back and play GameCube, Wii, whatever the system may be, even from Nintendo, it's going to be a good game. And then you can't complain about what you get. I mean, they're masters of their craft. I'm always going to say that about Nintendo. Whatever they put out, yeah, they might have been they do a lot of money grabs, but we still go buy them. So what you really going to do if you the one still out here copping them joints? So you making it happen to yourself. I mean, if I look at it, but like I said, you go back, look at all these gems you got here, Billy Hatch. These are good games right here. I mean, they might not be the best game, it might be a little kiddie, but go play them. I mean, that's what Nintendo's about. I mean, no matter the age you are, just play the game. I mean, if you play the game, you like it, or you don't. And you don't gotta play it, but most of their games, look at this, look better than the indie stuff that comes out. Look better than most of these guys who are probably still just getting to this level of game creation. I mean, where we was already at this in 2003, 2002, letting all these good games go by that you could be playing. Why stop there? Let's look at another game right here. Ninja, great game. Why don't we play them? I mean, go back and play these classics. We don't get too many games out here now that are different. When mostly the games now, you're getting basically the same. If it's not an FPS or an RPG or something like that, you're getting the same game. I mean, it's rare you get a Mario, let's go, because you're going to get that from Nintendo. You're not really getting that on the PS5 and all of that unless, the regular companies release that. So, I mean, like I said, the games they put out today ain't as good as the games that we got early 2000 from the 80s and 90s. Like, you can still go back and play a lot of these games and they still be great. I mean, so, like I said, who's gonna go wrong with all this greatness that you can sit here and go back and enjoy on these emulators, or however you gonna get them if you own the console and got the game on deck. Go back and play them. I say most of the games I do own. So, even if I pull out my little hard drive I bought, and you go back and you go play some of them classic games, you can't go wrong. I mean, I still play all my old games, all arcade, whatever it is, I still play them old games. Them old games are still fun. I mean, and that's what we lose a lot in this generation with the fun. I mean, everybody's playing online. It ain't really no getting together no more. That's over. So, everything goes the way of the dodo some way. I mean, but you still got these games. Another gem right here. PN03 right here. No, it ain't a great game, but it's alright for what we were trying to do back then. At least back then, everybody was trying something different back in the GameCube era. Early. I would say Xbox 360 era too, because Xbox 360 had a lot of great games, and that I'm still collecting for now, and especially PS3. And this right here, this is one of my I probably played this Need for Speed. No, I'll probably say the most I played on Need for Speed was definitely Underground. When Underground came out, I know we was in that Fast and the Furious time. We was playing that all day. But this is another Need for Speed that I played a lot. This Hot Pursuit 2. This was a classic. I had this on the GameCube. No, I still do have it on the GameCube. It's somewhere, but definitely got that in the collection. But yeah, because I'm doing my GameCube collection now, and it's hard now trying to get some of these games because they selling them for so damn much. But always go back, man, and play them classic Nintendo games, man. I hope what they saying about the Nintendo 2, that it's close to being Xbox whatever or PS5 level. That's gonna be great because we're gonna see something great from Nintendo. I'm sure that they're already cooking something up, and they had enough time to study what these new hardwares, how they work and stuff like that by having the lower power console, and probably learning about the higher power consoles, how they work. And I'm sure Nintendo's all on top of that. Probably created some crazy new animations for their next games for their next system. So I'm kind of looking forward to what they bring out next, or to see what's the next Mario or Zelda, what that will look like. With a little bit more power behind it. I mean, because even what they do with the Switch is always amazing to me. Like, okay, they're supposed to be the underpowered console, but these games still look pretty decent for being the lowest power system. So I mean, I always, like I said, give Nintendo credit for that. And don't think I'm not an Xbox bot. I'm a Xbox hater. I like Xbox too. They got games I like as well. So like I said, I play everything. I ain't just relegated myself to one console. I mean, no one ever should do that. I mean, that's trash. But yeah, you get these all classics right here. Don't let these go to waste. I mean, I definitely play me some Star Fox Assault. This is another classic right here. I mean, go back and play these good games, man. I mean, and I just hope some way, somehow, whatever the next Nintendo is, they finally implement their online. Just think about that. If they implement online correctly and then go back in games like Force Wars and you can play this online with 4 people, come on, bro, this will be fire. Just think about that. Going back and having online play for Mario Kart Double Dash, or any of their racing games, F-Zero, GX, having online play for that. Nintendo, they lose a lot of money, or they could be making way more money if they just went back and added net codes to their games and you play those online. They would probably have a crazy online community if they did that. And I mean, that's kind of what I thought they would do with when they was bringing out with the Switch, with the online capabilities, and when they brought out the Super Nintendo, I thought they would have like an online community like that, because who wouldn't want to go back and play some Super Mario Kart or Mario Kart 64 online? Like, I mean, y'all gotta get that netcode going, man. You need it, because I think with that online part, like Xbox is still a king with that. I mean, because you can go back and play a lot of their older games and still play them online. And that's like picking up like a Daytona USA and going to play it online. You can go do that. I mean, so if Nintendo will get a lot more customers if they went and did that. I guarantee. If they added online features to their older games, just imagine grabbing Freestyle right here and going to play that again, but play it online. Come on, bro. I mean, you got a lot of games that we would all love to have and play these games online. I mean, so that would be great. I mean, this I'm sure this will get me and my brother back into online gaming. I mean, because I definitely left off of online gaming because they really ain't for me no more. But if they would bring back some netcode for these games and added online to them, I'll be back playing. I mean, because I'm looking at F-Zero right here. F-Zero look good. That still look good today. I mean, I'll play this all day long. I mean, over anything they got out now. I mean, what's matching it? I mean, that's close to, look, Nintendo, like I said, Nintendo, all they stuff aged like wine, baby. Still look good. I'll still play this all day long. I mean, but you know, that's just the thing now. You gotta come up with some new stuff, man. Like I said, I know Nintendo gonna do a good job with their whatever console they release. I'm always gonna cop, so it don't make no difference for me. They always, like I said, trendsetters with what they do, whether that be animation or just little side things in games that you wouldn't think that you can do, and that you can do. And like I said, with that Tears of the Kingdom, they pretty much got me of a game like, yo, I can do almost anything I want in this game, and it's happened. Or I can make any type of machine I want with this game, and it's happened. So, I mean, I gotta give these guys their props, like they're technical wizards with what they do. I mean, I just want to see what they would do if they had more power. Like, I'm sure we would see what next gen look like through their eyes, and hopefully down the line we start finally getting some next gen games that you know, showing what these systems can do. Because it's been a solid almost 3 years now, and I can't tell you what they do. I'm not sure too many people can. Like, I can't say like, oh, this is next gen. To me, it's just a prettier PS4 version you showing me. Or Xbox version you showing me right now. I haven't seen anything that made me trip out and be like, nah, that's next gen right there. That even if y'all say Starfield, I'm still saying I'm looking for different type of animations to tell me this is next gen, and I don't see it. So I'm seeing them shooting stuff and nothing looks realistic. So you ain't hit that mark yet. So till y'all show me something that's gonna make me be like, yo, that's real right there. I haven't seen it yet, but not to say that I won't. I just haven't seen it yet. I mean, so you know, we'll see. We'll see what we get. I don't know where we gonna go from there, but they gotta do something like animation wise. Gotta be something crazy. I mean, there's a couple of games I'm still waiting on. I'm pretty sure I like that. I don't know what it was, Super Plucky Tales, something like that. I don't know. It was like a little it was an RPG that looked like a storybook, and then you went out into like a 3D environment. Like that game right there, supposed to be, they showed it at a PlayStation showcase. That game looked pretty good. I've still been waiting to hear on that game, but other than that, and I think I forgot what the other game was that was supposed to come out for PS5, PS4. The Little Devil Inside Me, something like that. I haven't heard nothing on that. These are games that I've been waiting for, something different that looks different, and you know, it shows me something different. Like, okay, this is different from what I've seen on other games. But those games still haven't heard nothing. Maybe they're just too ambitious, or maybe they've done added some seasoning to it and made it a better game. I'm just hoping they show it soon, because I've been waiting on those games for a little minute now. I mean, even though we got Spider-Man coming, I'm sure everybody gonna play that. I'm not gonna start it until I beat Miles Morales, which I gotta start. I'm only like 5% into the game, so I just had beat the Spider-Man, what's it called, the remastered version. So now I gotta beat Miles Morales. And you know, again, like I said, we go back. You never hear people talk about these games. Look, we got a remake to Nights here. You don't really hear people talk about it. Like, you know, these are games that people, we wish they made a sequel to Nights, but hey, they gave you a remake. With, you know, it don't look like the Saturn version. It looks a little bit more, you know, polished. Why not talk about it? Why not play it? But when this came out, I ain't even hear nobody talking about Nights. As much as they talk about it before this released, like, oh, Nights, but nothing. You know, you got another good one right here. Like I said, these games still look decent quality. Still got nice little graphics, and look, this is on the basically a suited up GameCube, which is the Wii. I mean, and you still getting decent graphics, still getting some good gameplay. Like, these are games right here, man. Go play them, man. I mean, even though I'm sure there's a lot of people that still know about Sin and Punishment, but if you haven't played the Star Successor, go get that, man. That's a good one right there. Nice game to have in your collection. Again, here's another one. You know, you don't really hear, people talking about it, but this was a good Mario game right here, man. So, go back and get that Super Paper Mario. You know what I mean? It's definitely great on the emulation. You see that crispness right there? Looks good. Definitely playable. Would play it again. It's just a lot here, man. You got a lot of great games that came out on the Wii and the GameCube. That I will say. I mean, if you think about these guys at Nintendo, the masters of their craft, the masters of genres, whatever you want to call these guys, they always got something cooking. I always thought that like this Wario looked like a phone game, just with the animation and stuff like that. Always looked like a phone game to me, but again, Nintendo always does something. I mean, whether it's a great, mechanic, or they give you something. Whether it's animation, because even though the Wario still look good, so at the end of the day, just something you can pull out and play. And look at 2008, still look good, still look like a fine indie game. Would be up there with the indie games, right? We still got good games. This is the Metal Gear we really wanted on the collection. I feel like this should have been at least on the Switch collection, but we didn't get it. But still, I can still play this, so I own the copy. This is another great one right here. This actually, funny thing is, I never beat this on part 1 on the PlayStation. I went straight to 2, and then when it came out with Twin Snakes, that's when I finally beat it. But maybe I should go back and play the first one again, and maybe I will. This was another good game right here. I like this one. I got this on the Wii. This was like a nice little point and click game. Had you doing little things. So I always thought this was a good game right here. It don't really get mentioned too much, but it's definitely one of the games that's different that came out on the Wii. And you ain't gonna find too many great games like this that you can play, man. Go get that Zacket Wiki, that jump fire. Definitely throw that fire on there. There's another one right here. You get this, look good. There you go. To me, I like this more cartoony design. How they got the Marvel vs. Capcom thing. A little bit better to me than the Marvel vs. Capcom 3, so I like this one a little bit better than that. But again, another great game. You guys, you choose for yourself. If you're a fanboy, you stick to your system you like. You a man like me who play everything, come and get some of these good games, man. You're missing out, man. Look, got a nice little shooter right here. I remember this. I remember playing this all day long when I had first got the Wii. I think this was like one of the first. What was the first game? I know we played Wii Sports to the maximum. I know I had this. I still I got Mad World. I got a couple of these still on the Wii. So yeah, there's still a lot of great games for the Wii that you could pick up that are shooters. That you can go any way with. You got basically the Resident Evils here. You got the House of the Dead 1 and 2, I believe. I know they got like a Dead Space shooter. So there's a lot of games on here that you would be don't miss them. Still some good games out here on the Wii. Just now, just to see what they technically, if they do get the PS5 power, I would like to see what Nintendo going to do with that power, or anything close to the PS5. Even if they're going Xbox Series X style,
with that level of graphics. Let's see what they do. I'm gonna give them some time. I know Nintendo will come through with something good. But you know, it goes to show. I'm sure they got a lot. Let me see. Mario Odyssey that came out some years ago, so they got a long time to start with a 3D Mario game. You know, they already bringing out the new 2D Mario. I'm sure they got that 3D Mario or whatever the new concept is for it. They got that going. I'm sure that's going to be a great one. Could be a launch title. I'm sure they got the Mario Kart cooking that these guys been sold Kart 8 like hotcakes. So I'm sure Kart 9 it should be something amazing as well. I mean, and take it in there again. If you go to their back catalog and still go get so many good games that they haven't released. You know, this might be the time to come out with I think like if you came out with an Earthbound, that would be a good launch title. If you came out with a new Earthbound, because always the launch, I figure those games would sell. You know what I mean? So I'm sure they probably got the next Luigi's Mansion, something coming down the line. I'm sure they got something great on that new lineup for their new system. Just want to know what it is. Yeah, like I said, it can go a number of ways with how they doing these games today. You know what I mean? But do we want the greatness? Yes, we do. Yeah, so I'm about to wrap this video up. Like I said, I got some more video concepts coming your way that I thought of. You know, so look forward to those. I think I'm gonna start doing some retro reviews of games. I mean, if people want to like this new series I'm gonna come up with, then I'm gonna make something where I basically play the whole game. I mean, for the people who recommend it, or I'll start, you guys leave comments and start recommending games that I should play. Maybe I haven't played it, I'll give it a try if I have it. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing retro reviews of older games. I mean, just to give people an idea of some of the great games that been out here for so long that everybody may have not played. You know, I'll do Super Nintendo, Genesis. Doesn't matter the console. I'll do them all and show you some games that maybe you might not have played. I'll even probably take some Xbox games, some older ones that I definitely like. It right now I'm collecting for the 360. I'm trying to get basically all the backwards compatible games that I think are good. So I mean, I already got a number of them already. Got me like a nice little game store that sells like old school games. They don't even be knowing the prices, so can't go wrong there when they don't know what the prices are. I'll be in there all the time looking at my phone, just going across eBay like, oh, they don't know how much this ROM really costs. But yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna definitely start some new shows on here. And so, you know, I'll be coming back soon with some new videos. I'm going to try to get at least, I'll try to put out one a week. If I can do 2, I'll try. But I'm definitely going to get there. So, you know, in order for me to get there, you guys make sure you like and subscribe to your boy's channel. If you like my channel, watch the video. If you don't like it, watch the video. If you don't like it, still like. I mean, not hard to press that button. Give your boy some subs, man. Let me get up there with the top guys. I mean, because remember, I'm only talking facts. And I ain't gonna talk bad about no games, and I ain't gonna put nobody down about no games. Let's just keep it that way, and we'll go a long way with this channel. I mean, I'm just out here to get the fakers who ain't real gamers out here. Peace.